What's going on, guys? Eric from TheWiscoGuyz, and in today's video we are going to be doing a video sponsored by Boost Auto. So if you haven't checked them out, I do have a link down below for these mirrors down below. But if you haven't seen, we did their the Boost Auto LumaStep M1s on Big Chev. This is my 2002 Chevrolet 2500 HD 6.0 gasser, and we did the LumaSteps from Boost Auto, and I've had them on for almost a year and they've been pretty rock solid. Lights have been working great, still holding up to my fat self, so they're working pretty good. So they reached out, they said, hey, you want to try out some tow mirrors? I said, yeah, I'd like to try out some tow mirrors. So they sent this, so I'm gonna get this unboxed, laid out, and we'll go through it. So I got everything unboxed here. We do have a passenger side and driver side mirror. These are configured with the chrome because my truck has kind of a theme going on it with all the chrome on it. So we ended up going with chrome with the clear LED blinker right there, and it does have the reverse light option too. So when you throw it in reverse, it will that light will kick on there. So also has a signal in the mirror too. So we're gonna get these installed. They've sent all the wiring you need to do this with plugs. We have fusible links here. We have fusible taps here. They even supplied nuts to bolt these on to the truck. So also they've supplied a little eyelet ground as well too. So let's get these on and get some door panels off and get this going. But I will say this is going to be a pretty big upgrade. Right, so we're going to get these stock mirrors off here. These were pretty good on the truck, came factory chrome, but we're going to switch to the big mirror from Boost Auto. So we're going to take off this door panel, and I'll show you how to do that here in a sec. So we're going to take off some trim off the door panel itself. So you're going to want to take this trim piece. You use a screwdriver for this too, or your hands. I'm going to take out the trim piece for the lock indicator, and then we're going to take off the one for the handle. And we're going to take off the switch cover here. Just get that off. And I'll undo the switches. Got that disconnected. All right, so now we have 7mm bolts behind the switch trim, and then there's one 7mm bolt for the grab handle here for the door panel, and then there's one underneath right here, straight from the bottom of the door handle. That's another 7mm. You're gonna have to get that out too. So since all three of those are out now, we take this trim panel off for the mirror cover, take the foam out, and this door panel should be able to lift up and out. And then speaker wire in the back. All right, so we got the speaker wire disconnected, and then there's a wire and bulb that goes to this marker lamp. When you open the door, it illuminates, so you'll disconnect that too. Door panel is off. Disconnected all the wires there in there. Now we have gained access to the 10mm bolts, or the 10mm nuts. So we're going to take that off. All right, so we got all three of those out. Now wire harness out. Just pull that down. We'll get to the connector. Then we're gonna undo the connector. And there we go. So now we can get this mirror off. I'm gonna go to the other side and just take it off here. Alright. Oh, with the old. Alrighty. We got the new mirror from Boost Auto. We're going to get this installed real quick with the help of Aaron. I recommend having two guys for this, but you can do it yourself. It's just going to be a pain in the butt and stressful. now that we got our wire harness through and the mirror mounted, we're gonna plug in the harness here, black to black. So that's good. And then we got our white plug here, which Boost Auto has supplied a harness for. I'm gonna go grab real quick. Alrighty, so we got the harness here that Boost Auto has provided. We're gonna get this plugged in. So now that we have all this wire for the harness, we're gonna run this through the door. So we're gonna run this down into the door and through here. I'm gonna use a coat hanger cut up, and I'm gonna run it through. I'll kind of try to show you that and see if I can get that on film. But then you're gonna want to take this panel off. At least pull it up. And we're gonna take this panel right out. So now that you have access to in here, you run that wire harness through here and then through up and over. And we're gonna put this harness over on the driver's side and plug in the wires in certain spots over there. So now that I got my harness all kind of ran, I taped the end of it. We're gonna pull back these boots, or screwdriver, that works too. And get those boots loosened up. Alright, so now it's loose. So now, take this wire, I'll run it down in here. I got this white plug harness going through the door down here, and then through the opening here where that boot is. And now we're gonna put coat hanger rod through the boot and then feed the wire through that other side of the boot, and then we're gonna put the wire through inside of the cab of the vehicle. I got the rod taped to the end of the wire harness, and we're gonna feed it through. Take that boot in. Alright, so now I got it through. We're just gonna pull. Alright, get this harness through now. The boot end, we're just gonna pull all the way through. So now with that harness through the boot, I'm gonna feed it into the cab of the vehicle. So now that we got it through, grab it, pull through. There we go. We got it through. We're gonna run this wire over to the driver's side. Alrighty, so now that my wires are run and the mirror is installed and it's run over to the driver's side, you can do the driver's side pretty much the same way. I've already started on it, so I got everything tore apart over there and wires are ran over there. So now at this point we need to go underneath the dash and we need to find a harness underneath the dash, which will be right here. It says brown. There's a harness behind there right here that we're gonna have to pull out, and we're gonna have to find a wire there. So you're gonna want to disconnect this harness. Alrighty, so we got that brown plug off thanks to Aaron. We got that out. So we're gonna be looking for 2 wires. So like I said, we're gonna be looking for the 2 wires here. They're the light blue and dark blue behind my finger, and they say pin 6 and 7. I'll put a screenshot on the screen from Boost Auto. They do a real good job showing this. So, but we're gonna tap into these 2. And that's how they look on the light blue and the dark blue. Alrighty. So we're going to take our fusible link here. I already got one in on the light blue one. Now we're going to put it in. Alright, so we got that there. So these are in. I believe light blue is left turn signal and dark blue is right, but like I said, I'll put it on the screen again and I'll show you which one is which. So we just gotta run our blue wire from each side into the correct fusible link there. All right, so just double check, make sure you got your wires in the right spot. I just triple checked, and now you can crimp these down and heat them up and get those tied in, and those should be good. All right, so underneath the dash here, there's this little box right here. Here's the parking brake pedal, but you're gonna want to put it right on that stud there. So that's what I'm gonna loosen this nut. I'm gonna put my ground on that stud. So it kind of looks like a mess in here, but we're almost there. We got this plug, we're gonna plug that back in. So next, you wanna go underneath the hood, and we're going to get our coat hanger right here. I can't even see it, but right there, through that grommet down there. You can see it moving. Aaron's tying the wires to it. It's pretty tight, and we're gonna pull our orange and white wires through, all 4 of them, and yeah, just get them through. So, got her? Okay.
Yeah, it's too tight.
Damn.
Never gonna fit through there. It pushed the wires right off of it.
What if we did one at a time?
Oh god, we'd be here all day. I don't even think that's gonna work. Because that hole is just as tight as that can.
That rod. Okay. Alrighty, so we tried and tried to get the wiring through that grommet down there, but we ended up going through where the hood latch releases. So that's what we did. So now that we got it run to the fuse block here, we're gonna tie it into here. Alrighty, we're gonna lift the cover off, and we're gonna locate our fuses that we need to tap into, which they have provided these fuse tap kits here. So we're gonna find the fuses we need, and then I'll show you which ones they are, and then we'll plug all this in and see if we get power to these mirrors. Alrighty, so I've taken the 2 white wires and I've got them together in this fusible link here. So we're going to locate on the fuse block the 10 amp fuse right here, right next to the 15 amp. I'm going to pull that, and then we're going to put in our fusible fuse here. So now I'm going to put the 2 orange wires together, and I will put them in the proper fuse spot here. Hold on, we're going to get that into there, into there, into there. Alrighty, so now that we got the white wires into the reverse trailer fuse, we're going to put this orange into the park lamp fuse right here, and we're going to pull that out. Now I got that all spliced together. Alrighty, let's see if this thing works. So everything's wired in now. I mean, of course, we're gonna have to tie everything up, but might as well check if it works, right?
Yep.
We'll turn the key on. You just should see the outside lamps come on. So this blinker. Hey, running. So we have power. Of course, we had blinker because I left the blinker on. I'm knocking it around in here. Oh yeah.
We're checking the reverse.
Yeah, let's check reverse. No reverse.
No reverse.
Hmm.
Maybe truck has to be on for that. Reverse back here. No reverse back here. Oh, one reverse back here.
So reverse is on. I know that bulb kind of has trouble every now and then. So I ran into a bit of an issue with the truck. So right here we're in the fuse block and we're trying to tap into this 10 amp section here for trailer reverse. Well, I put it in there, my trailer reverse doesn't work, so we're gonna have to pop over to this 15 amp right here. And the problem is the fusible link here, I can't get it in there, and I can't get it this way. I can't turn it around because the wire goes that way. So I'm going to try to find a different fusible link and see if I can't use this 15 amp for the vehicle reverse instead of trailer brake reverse, because here's where we need to go, or here's where they want us to go, here's where I need to go. So it's just one of those things where you just gotta deal with, you just gotta figure out what's gonna work. And as of right now, that's that's gonna have to be it. But I'm gonna have to go to the store, or I'm gonna have to go to the parts store and just grab a fusible link. Actually, I work at O'Reilly's, so I actually work at 1 o'clock today, so I'm gonna have to pick this video back up later this afternoon. So I'm gonna grab a new fusible link, and then we'll revert back to here in a little while. But it'll be quick for you guys. So alrighty, let's get a new fusible link. Alrighty, so we're back at it. I just got done with work a little bit ago, but I've had some time to think about this. So I think I was trying to find another fusible link that had a different configuration. Apparently no one makes a fusible link to go into here that either goes up with the fuse or to the side, or to the other side with this fuse with the line configured this way going that way. They just don't make it like opposite. So what I was thinking is flipping this around and going into the reverse light and then actually drilling a little hole on the side here and trying to go up and just make a notch in this. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but I might try it. I'm gonna try the trailer reverse lights as Boost Auto recommends, but we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna try a couple things and I'll get back to you here shortly. So yeah, I just tried a couple things, and I'm gonna have to go to vehicle backup. I mean, it's the only thing I can think about doing. So they need to make a different style fusible link. Like, I have to suggest that to someone, a company or something, because it'd be nice just to like pop that in there. I was thinking mini fuse, but that's like a short mini fuse, but that wasn't gonna work. I don't know. It was kind of running out of ideas here, but I'll make something work. I'll come back to you and show you what I did. Alrighty, so what I did was I just kind of die grind here a little bit, just a little notch in the casing of the outer piece here. Went into where I know it has power for reverse. We're gonna try it real quick. So I'm sitting here playing around with these fuses, and they wanted you to go right here with the fuse. I don't know, I flipped it, went that way, and it started working. Put that back in. I don't know. I'm not a wire guy, but I got them to flip on, and now we have the reverse working. So we got it working. Now I just got to tie up all my wires, and then we are going to put the door panels back on, and then I'll check it out outside. But at this point, just get all your wires tucked up underneath the dash, and I'm gonna get it tucked up here shortly, just so you can kind of do it any way you feel. Just make sure you're clear of pedals and you're clear of like anything steering wise, and your feet. You want to make sure you're clear of your feet too. So I'm gonna get everything buttoned back up, and then we'll check it out outside. It is dark out now. It's like 9:30 at night, so that's a win. I was stressing about that. So, but got her in there. It's working. Just had to make that little notch and run the wire through that way. So I'll get everything tidied up. We'll check back in a little bit. Alrighty, so I got all the wires run. Currently I'm gonna get door panels back on, so just reverse the process of how you took the door panels off. I kind of tucked all the wire into the door here, and just kind of we're gonna go like that with it. So but yeah, door panel will go back on, the foam will go back in, and we'll get everything working. But I got everything tidied up. Can't really tell any wires are showing. Got a couple zip ties to clip, and we should be good. But I already got that passenger door open, or I already got the passenger door pretty much buttoned up. But I'm gonna do the driver's door real quick. Yeah, everything's run through here. Everything's tucked. Can't even see. Everything's tucked up and around. So everything works. Yeah, that was kind of a struggle to get everything to work at once. I got a taillight out too, so I'm gonna try to fix that while I'm here. But we'll go to like an empty parking lot with a little bit of lighting, and we'll check it out. But next is just get all your stuff, wires tidy up, and get your door panels back on. But so far, I'm really loving these mirrors. These are awesome. Alrighty, so got everything set. Door panels are back together. This thing's pretty bright. This truck is pretty bright, and these freaking mirrors are awesome. So kind of a struggle on my end. Super tired. Couldn't get anything to work for the reverse stuff, but let's take a look. So everything's working. Blinkers are working. The reverse is working. Got that. The signal is working in the glass on both sides. Everything's working in the front. This is sick. Like, I'm so happy. So let's get this thing out of the shop. We'll take a look at it at like a well-lit parking lot at night and see how it looks at night. I'm excited to see it. So, and oh yeah, got my reverse light working back here. So all our lights are working. These freaking mirrors are sick. Go down to the link below, pick yourself out some. They have a lot of products for various vehicles, Fords, Chevys, Dodges. They got it all there for trucks. So but hit the link below. I'll put a link to Boost Auto, and I'll put a link to the actual mirrors for the 99 to 02 Chevrolet. So all right, let's get this thing out of the shop. Alrighty guys, so we're out of the shop, and we got everything lit up here. So we got the Boost Auto mirrors here, and these things are looking sick. Like, really bright. Look good going down the road. The chrome looking good too. Can see myself in there. Yeah, it's pretty good. So definitely jump down below, pick yourself some up for your truck. They got mirrors for various models on there, and just go in and see what you got. But there'll be a link down below to Boost Auto for these mirrors for the 99 to 02 Chevrolets. But I mean, put this on. I mean, this is sick right here and out here. Definitely not gonna miss me going on the road. So definitely pick yourself some up. Go down the link below and get yourself some Boost Auto mirrors. Also wanted to show you the unlock function here, or the startup function. So when you hit the unlock button or you start the vehicle, it also has like a little yeah, see, it does almost the same thing as the running boards do from Boost Auto. I'll also put a link down in the description below for the Boost Auto M1 Luma steps. These are freaking sick too. We did a video on that. I'll put that video down below. I'm gonna link everything in there from Boost Auto. Definitely check it out. Also wanted to show you guys the reverse function too. We got that shining up over here, and it's pretty bright, so when I'm going to back up, it's lighting everything up here. I mean, you can just see it. I mean, with everything going on, it's pretty bright, so that backup function is awesome. Thanks for watching. Thanks Boost Auto for sponsoring this video, and you guys have a good day or night or whatever you're having. Thanks guys, bye.